Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fakra Ifah binti Muhammad. Okay, the next one is based on the article is already state the situation when the Arsene Wenger team is never lost in any competition with the clean record. His team is never lost to any team. But this issue happened when suddenly the Arsene Wenger team lost to the John Mourinho team. But Arsene Wenger still don't want to change his opinion, although there is the heavy discussion with other managers. But he never hear to the other opinion. The other opinion said that Arsene Wenger need to change the method, how he choose the player, what the skill needed with his player, what criteria that he want as a player. But he still stay with the same opinion, with the same fact that and he said that he already made the analysis about his player, about what skill have in his player, and he also state that he already made the analysis about his opponent before before his team before his team meet with that opponent. He also believed that his team can win with his own strategy, with his own method, and he also believed that with his method he can make the changes about his record before. But the others manager give him opinion because with the 17 competition he used the same thing so that the opponent can read how his strategy, can read his player, how they perform the skill, and this with this article it's related to the one of the obstacle in reasoning, which is the dogmatism. Dogmatism is when a person exclude his own fact or his own opponent, and he believe to that opponent, although there is the evidence or there is the other opinion that contra with that with his fact, but he not believe with the other opinion, which is he only stay with his opinion. And in the simple term, it's called the close-minded person. Okay, based on the article that I choose, in this article is already state the sport is for fun, but when there are the political issue that involved in that sport, it will have a lot of controversy. For example, in this article, which is the sport officer try to hold the position in the agency or management because of their own benefit or their personal gain only. Okay, in addition, they not have any experience or any knowledge about that sport, but still can hold the position because of their money, their influences, or their status that already promised to the agency. And this agency will accept him or her as the sport officer because of they will give the benefit to the agency. For example, they will have attention, or they will have the publicity from people about their sport, but they also can get disadvantage about this method, which is when there is the problem or there is any issue about this sport or this about this agency or this sport officer, they will get the bad name for their sport. Means that this in this article, the sport officer with power try to hold the position with their power and their money to gain their own benefit. And this article related to the one of the fallacies in reasoning, which is the fallacies in authority.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Makin Musaruddin. Today I will talk about the case study that I've been studying about, which is first case study that I've been studying is the NBA players skeptical over the bubble quarantine plans. Okay, first of all, skeptical or skepticism, which can be described as a moral issue of knowledge that stay in doubting, which is no explanation or justification are insufficient. Basically, this skepticism is based on the emotion and feeling of someone. Okay, first, as you see, in the article, skepticism. In the article, show the skepticism of the player, which meaning that the topic is NBA player skeptical of the bubble quarantine plan. Okay. Basically, the article talk about how the player skeptical about resuming the NBA season during this global pandemic, which is a coronavirus disease. As you can see, the player doubt the idea of the official want to resume the season, which can also make their life in threat. You can see the player want to make sure that their safety is secure, but however, after receiving the many feedback about the idea of resuming the season, the NBA Commissioner Adam Silver back away from this idea because it clearly they have no explanation about how the season we need to resume with the safety of the players secure. However, it also state, and the official also state that the team are allowed to reopen the facility, but only for the limited workout, which will take the place under the strict protocol. Okay. For this, I can talk about is it is good for the players skeptical, based on their skeptical about this decision because it include their safety. The club or the official need to aware more of this because the safety of the player is their main priority. And also, I know that sport gives many joys to the people, but we need to stay calm during this pandemic to make sure that our safety is secure. So that's the first case study that I made. Thank you. Okay, let's take the case study for the next case study. It happened in Malaysia, which is I take the player of the Kuantan FA force the official or force the authority to solve their salaries problem. Okay, as you can see in this article, told that the player need their salary. Okay, so the article state that the player forced the club to pay their salary because some of them did not receive the salary for 12 months despite they are still playing for the club. However, in the report have been made to the FAM, which is Football Association of Malaysia. There are 6 players who remade the report and get their problem solved. However, the others player still only get their 2 months of salary, and the rest did not receive any. Okay. What can I say from this problem is this can be related to the appeal to force. Appeal to force meaning that force someone or else something bad will happen if they did not agree with the decision. Okay, what can I take is the player force the club to pay their salary, and if they not pay their salary, they will receive a bad thing, which is the player made report to the police. When this case involved, it will give a bad reputation to the club and also to the Malaysian league. Okay, this case should be solved fast, as soon as possible, which is because if this get delayed, the reputation of the Malaysian league will be bad, and for example, the top player doesn't want to play for the Malaysian league because of this issue. This issue is not new in our Malaysian football league. The club should be more aware of their financial and spend their money according to their current financial status. Okay, so that they need to spend their money wisely and follow the fair play restriction rules, so that the club can grow as one of the best club in the world, and also make the good decision in choosing the player. So that's all for me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amira Fizuddin bin Azmi from 5B. Good evening to the Miss Akilah. I hope you are in a good health. So let's go to the article that I have made a review. So the first article that I have reviewed is about the Malaysian athletes, Raizam Shah Wan Sophian, who is the 100-meter hurdles, and he involved in SEA Games at 2019 that have been held in the Philippines last year. Okay, there have been an issues when Raizam Shah Wan Sophian is appeal to get his gold medal because of the technical of the Philippine Organizing Committee not making a decision in correct way, because their technical are not unfair in making the decision in evaluate at the finishing line. What the rules that have been set by the International Federation of Sport, IAAF, the evaluation must be evaluated by the photo finish. The photo finish is the evaluation from the both side, which is the right side and the left side. The two angle evaluation. But what happened during that game is the technical are only making the decision in one angle only. So they make the decision and give the gold medal to their own runner, Philippine runner, Clinton Kisley Bautista. Raizam Shah Wan Sophian and Clinton Kingsley Bautista record the same time, which is the 13.97 seconds. Then our Malaysian teams are making a protest about that, but their Philippine SEA Games Organizing Committee did not do nothing, and they make a cancellation the gold medal for our national team, and then give the gold medal to their own runner. Okay, so I think the SEA Games is the international level, which is the professional level. So the unfair is not necessary for them, because in the national level, international level, all of them must show their professional characteristic, because they are stay at the high level compared to the low level. So if the unfair issues are making again in the sport, how can our sport can build on, and how can our sport can go further. So in sport we must to be united to make a sport enable a sense of harmony in sport. Thank you. Okay, we go to the next article. Next article is about the FIFA issues. FIFA revoked the ban on wearing hijabs on female soccer. In 2007, Asmahan Maso, who is the Canada women's soccer player, who is the Muslim player, she had been the cause of the FIFA to lift the ban on all Muslim women's player in the world. So at the time, the team, the Canada's team, participate in the tournament at the Ontario, and at the time, Asmahan also participate in the tournament. Okay, Asmahan are wearing hijab. All many of the team are wearing hijab, and then their team do not get the qualification to enter the tournament. Okay, because of the team wearing the hijab. FIFA make the reason is the hijab can be the risk of other players, which is the other player can get the injury if they play to the opponent who the wearing a hijab. Okay, this statement are very wrong because there are some people like Moyadot. Moyadot is from Asian Football Association, and the Asma'ah Hilal is the footballer and the son of the Ali bin Al Hussein of Jordan, who is the vice president of FIFA at the time. Okay, and then they make a question to the FIFA why wearing hijab are not allowed in football. Whenever the player who have the tattoo and celebrate goal by symbolize their religious symbol are allowed in game, but wearing hijab did not allow, because FIFA make a reason the wearing hijab is the symbol of religion. Okay, from the statement, from the question that have been given by the individual such as Moyadot and Ali bin Al Hussein. Okay, FIFA lift their ban on wearing hijab, and then they allow the Muslim soccer player to wearing a hijab during the game, during the tournament. Okay, thank you.